What is up, YouTube? It is showtime and I am back with yet again another video. Now in today's video, the first video of NBA 2K25, I'm going to be quickly showing you guys the best shooting center, best popper build you guys can make for Park 3v3 right now on NBA 2K25. I just loaded up the game, definitely done a lot of my homework, and the community is definitely speaking. It looks as if poppers have been patched. Hopefully I'll make a separate video just completely on this topic about the difference in poppers this year, but it does look as if smaller poppers are the wave this year. I'm not going to really waste too much time and get straight into the video. All I ask of you guys is to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll get straight into today's video on the best popper build, best first day popper build you guys can make right now on NBA 2K25. So for the position, you guys are going to power forward as usual. This is usually the meta position that we use. And for the height, we're going to go 6'7". There's been a lot of controversy talking about how poppers have been patched. I personally took a look at 6'8" and 6'9", and I think I'm going to make a 6'9" probably. It looks as if you either have to go short or very tall. That's what it's looking like this year. So I'm probably going to make a 6'9" build also, but for now I'm going 6'7", which seems to be the meta. I played around with this a lot. Made probably the best build I can possibly make at this moment with everything known. For the wingspan, you want to make that max, and then for the weight, you guys want to go 268. Now I did go 270 at first, but I realized I lost ticks doing that way. So when you come to 268, you guys actually get more ticks, more attributes to spread out for your build. Now for the actual attributes, follow along, slow down, pause the video, do what you must enable so that you guys are able to make the same build. So for the close shot, I have this at a 73. Close shot's not a big deal, it's just connected to some of the other stats that I need. My driving layup, I have this at a 51. And then for the driving dunk, you want to have this at a 71. Driving dunk is not, you're not really doing a whole lot of driving dunk when you're a popper. When you're a popper, you're really just either slipping or popping. To slip, it really doesn't require a very high driving dunk. You're going to get a sufficient amount of the signature dunk packages with a 71. And then for the standing dunk, this is a little bit more important. Standing dunks apparently are still pretty overpowered this year. We're not going to get any contact dunks. We're a popper. We have to have the ability to shoot, so we're not slashing all the time, and we're not going to have a whole lot of slashing ability, but at 81, standing dunk is going to get the job done because we're going to allow you to get rise up on silver. Now with the 3-point, you guys want to bring this to a 79. I max mine out personally. I've seen some people go a little bit lower, like maybe 77. I max mine out personally. I know there's going to be cap breakers this year, and I'm going to be able to get this 3-point way higher than it is. So I went 79, and then for the mid-range I went 85. I think the mid-range is important. I think in other years I didn't prioritize this at first. I realized that a lot of the best jumper bases are behind a paywall, or not behind a paywall, behind rep rewards, but they're behind having a higher mid-range. So I know that Tracy McGrady and Patty Mills base, I believe, is available at starter for this year, and I know they're going to require a high mid-range, so I'm kind of just going with that. And the higher mid-range is also going to guarantee me the Deadeye Silver, which I will definitely take. So that's pretty much it for the mid-range. Now for the free throw, I have mine at a 66. Doesn't really matter, this is a Park 3v3 build. And then for the pass accuracy, I have mine at 65. I know last year a lot of people at first were saying, oh, you need a 75. Then it ended up being a 68 is what I went with for the rest of the year. 65 is good. The reason I'm going 65 is because you will have break starter and dimer on bronze, which are the two major badges that you need as a center to be able to start the fast break as break starter, and then also dimer, just so people can hit shots off of your passes. Now for the speed with the ball, mine is at a 60. I don't have it there for any real reason. It's just connected to other stats that I need. And for the interior defense, I have mine at a 70. A 70 is going to get us the paint patroller badge on silver. You guys will see in a second. Perimeter defense, I have that at an 85. Reason being so is for badges like immovable enforcer, challenger, and off-ball pest. Not really off-ball pest, on-ball menace, sorry. For steal, I have that at an 89. I could have pushed for 90. There's really no difference. The next significant steal rating to have after 89 really is or really after, I would say 85, is a 91, so that you can have gold and interceptor. I'm not really prioritizing gold glove. I don't really care for glove. It's more interceptor, and I want my steal pretty high. Hopefully sometime in the year, maybe I'll make a build that has interceptor or Hall of Fame. We'll see, but the lanes seem to be pretty OP as they are. So I'm going 89 for my steal so I can get that gold interceptor and still have a really good steal rating. Cat breakers will also help me out, probably reach that interceptor half later in the year. For the block, I have mine at an 84. This is a shorter build. This is 6'7", so our block is not crazy high, probably like you guys are used to in other 2Ks. We're going to get the paint patroller badge on silver, which is what we're really trying to aim for here, which is what I have. And then for the offensive rebound or defensive rebound, I have mine at a 94. Now, I think another thing I used to overrate a lot was rebound chaser. What people need to understand is that having box out beast is more important than having rebound chaser. Being able to have the box out position means more than anything, and will guarantee you the rebound over someone that has a really high rebound chaser. Box out beast is everything. So I'm going to complement that with an 83 offensive rebound, and we're going to get that box out beast on Hall of Fame. We just have to touch the strength, so we'll just quickly do that probably then. For the strength, I have mine at a 91. I'm not going to overrate Brick Wall Hall of Fame. Almost every year, Hall of Fame and gold has been the same difference. I'm not going to invest and buy into the hype of having all these Hall of Fame badges because they're not worth it. I'd rather have a good spread on my build and be good all around than just be dominant in certain areas. Brick Wall gold will be more than enough, and as you guys can see, we also get the box out piece on Hall of Fame. Now for the agility, I have mine at a 76. That way I can get the on-ball menace silver. I'm aware that I will probably be switching sometimes, picking up, playing on the guard for a bit, and having that on-ball menace is going to help me tremendously. I'm also 6'7", so I'm going to have better lateral quickness than probably former years as a 6'7" popper. And then with the speed, I'm going to have mine all the way up at an 85. I really was debating just going 80, but being able to pop real fast, especially during patch 1, I don't know. I'm just sold on the idea of having a higher speed. Speed and agility look similar. They both affect off the ball movement. As a popper, I don't have the ball much often. A lot and pretty much all my important movement is lateral, off the ball, that kind of stuff. So having my off ball speeds and agility was important to me. I just prioritized that, and I had my speed at an 85 and my agility at a 76. With the vertical, I have this at an 80. This is going to allow us to get badges like the rise up, because that wasn't up before, a pogo stick, high fly denier, aerial wizard, and this is pretty much the build. A 6'7" popper. This seems to be the meta right now. This build is very, 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 very good. Hopefully there'll be better versions of it later in the year as we start to figure out what stats are important. I think that's the toughest part, figuring out what to value. What do you value? What badges are valuable? What animations, gameplay animations are valuable? But this is the best possible build I can make, and I've been in the builder for around 2 hours now, and this is the best possible build I could make. I've seen other competitive centers make a build similar to this. Mine is probably only very slightly different, but this is the 6'7" popper build. The name of it is actually, I believe, the two-way stretch 4, if I'm correct. We'll see here in a second. Yes, it is the, let's give it a moment here, the two-way stretch 4. There it is. So we have the two-way stretch 4 build, probably the best popping shooting center build you can make in the game right now, first day of NBA 2K25. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please do leave a like, comment, subscribe. I have a lot more videos coming on the way. I'd really appreciate it. I appreciate all the support, all the viewership. If you guys have any recommendations for videos, builds, anything you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.